Where are you from?
The San Fernando Valley. Deep, deep in the San Fernando Valley.
What was your first break?
I don't know if I could say that I've had a break per se. The film that I'm trying to release right now, I'm kind of hoping that'll be a nice stepping stone into hopefully getting more opportunities.
And what have you been in?
I was in a great indie movie. Oh, this is tickling me. I was in a great indie movie, a racehorse film called 50 to 1. I was on a TV show last fall called Outcast. I've done a bunch of other tiny little movies where I ran around in small towns like a maniac. And then I have my film that I wrote and starred in and composed the score for called The Year of Spectacular Men.
And how do you feel about this career?
Good. I'm 3 generations deep of people working in the entertainment business on both sides of my family. So, did I have a choice? We're not sure.
So how did you decide to become an actor?
I grew up in it. It's just in my blood.
How would you describe your specialty or type?
My specialty? Like, as an artist?
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the best compliments I ever got is from a good friend of mine that said I have the ability to see the magic in a lot of things that most people don't. So I think as an artist or specifically maybe as a screenwriter, I have the ability to kind of dig into maybe and see the layers and things that most people would feel like are pedestrian or just daily occurrences. To me, they feel thrilling and deep and exciting.
Who is your favorite actor you look up to?
Specifically because she seems to be able to make literally anything work, Emma Stone.
What would your ideal job be?
Getting to make projects and tell stories that I feel like are compelling and for people that don't normally have stories told for them, like young women or people of color, and getting to tell those stories with a community of artists that I feel have a lot to give and want to roll up their sleeves and have something to say and are really excited to be there.
Do you consider yourself to be lucky?
Yeah. So lucky.
What advantages do you have?
What advantages do I have? Like in the business? I have people who have been through it before so many times, and I can go to them and ask for their advice or ask their, thoughts on something. Where this is difficult is most people are like, "Ugh, Mom, don't tell me what to do. Like, you don't even know." And I can't do that. So, but it's more good than bad. It's given me a really strong feeling of kind of true north and what's important.
Would you rather have a car or a diploma?
A car. I think college is like the worst lie that my generation has been sold. I mean, maybe it's because I have a degree that I don't care about it. Oh boy, I sound really cavalier. But I just all the people that I know that are doing something extraordinary with their lives are all people that pissed off teachers and administrators. So I'm just starting to think maybe there's a correlation there.
What do you think about the need for instant gratification?
That's like one of my worst habits. I'm an Aries, or a scaries, I like to call it, and I have actually zero patience. I can't wait for anything ever. So I think it's bad, and I have it, and it's an affliction, and I'm trying to do better.
How do you feel about how interconnected the world is becoming?
I think it's like that line from Spider-Man, like with great, what is it? With great power comes great responsibility. Is that it? I think that's it. God, I just botched that answer. No, I do think that it's like that. We're so globalized now that we have the ability to use our powers for good instead of evil. A lot of the time they're used for evil. I think it's going to end up coming down to the individual and what the individual wants to accomplish in this life.
What does the future look like to you?
Hopefully Trump is impeached.
How do you feel about having children?
I always said that I didn't want them, and then I was dating somebody who like fervently said they didn't want children, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere I was like, well wait, maybe I want the option, like what do I know? So I actually have no idea. I mean, I'm 26, I should probably figure that out, but I don't know.
What challenges do you feel the world is facing today?
Everything. I mean, none of it matters if the world explodes, which it will, if people keep denying climate change. So, like, all the other problems we're facing, it's like a moot point if we enter into another ice age or it just all turns into a hot molten core. So I'm just gonna go with the whipped cream on top of the sundae and say that, like, we just have to deal. We have to deal with the planet.
What are you most grateful for?
The ability to see beauty. The luxury of being able to stop and look at something that's beautiful and really acknowledge it and not shove it off.
What is your favorite way to communicate?
Like, probably FaceTime audio. My house where I live, I have no service. I live in a farm, and so I always have to call my friends on FaceTime audio, and they always pick up the phone like as if they're being wiretapped or something. They're always like, hello? I'm like, hi, it's me. They're like, why are you calling me on FaceTime audio? Who's this? What's going on? So it always makes me laugh.
What's your favorite book, film, and music right now?
Book. I'm reading a collection of essays by this guy, Hilton Als. It's a collection of essays called White Girls. That's very good. And book, music, like album. I mean, I have to go with Damn by Kendrick Lamar because he's like the most profound person ever. And then movie, you said? I'm gonna just say Wonder Woman because it's such a big deal for women, and it says a lot more for women in filmmaking than just, oh, they made a superhero movie with a female superhero. It says a lot about commerce and the kind of systemic underpinnings of what it's like to be a girl in our business. So I'm hoping that will mark an exciting change.